Good morning. Welcome to Chumley's Wild Acres. Always a very interesting day on the farm. This morning we had our first bunny babies in a while. Cleo was due yesterday, but she decided to surprise us today. I've been watching out for her because they can have them anywhere between a couple days before, a couple days after. So she's usually my dependable, easy, has them in the nest box and has no issues with cold or losing any of them. If she does lose one, it's usually something strange happened, like there was a storm and one got cold and wet and didn't make it. But usually she's very dependable, makes her box the day before, and then the day of we have our bunny babies. So this time we switched nest boxes from wooden to a plastic storage bin, and because they were easier to clean, the wooden ones will eventually go bad because the wetness ruins the wood. So we tried storage boxes, and that I think is what messed her up because she thought it was a litter box. She was smart enough not to have them where she'd already peed in them. So when I found them this morning, I thought I walked up and I could tell she was stressed out, and I thought she needs her box and needs to get it all set up. So I cleaned it out for her. Then I looked down and saw bunny babies all over the ground. So they were alive. We found 4. I frantically got them, collected them together, made her a nest box, gave them back, and she immediately went in, started feeding them and fixing the wet nest the way she likes it. So we're going to start doing a day 1 to they're ready to graduate and go to new homes so that people can see the process. And so it's going to be over the course of 8 weeks because they can't go anywhere for 8 weeks. But so I'll show you first the day 1. So this is not actually typical of her nesting box. She usually will have it full of beautiful fluffy hair, but I think because she was distraught from the not having what she's used to, it caused, she didn't make her nest. So we added hay. There's one little guy here. Here he is. Little handsome thing. We're gonna put him with his brothers, her siblings. We don't know what they are yet. I'm gonna put them all in here because they are cold. I'm trying to make sure she can find them. There was 4 total. Where are they? There they are, all bundled together. Okay, there they are. All right, so I'm just going to cover them up because it is cold. It is 63, cold for a baby bunny anyway. Hopefully she will pull her fur soon. And she's been with me for a long time, so she doesn't get as nervous whenever I mess with her babies. But she usually will go check and see what I did and make sure they're okay. But so day 1, the nest, they no fur on them. Mama's kind of getting them situated, and we'll keep you updated. Oh, also, what I like to do for my new moms is through this process, I will give her some red raspberry leaf and extra treats for calories and just to let her feel special. So this is actually what her typical nest will look like. I prepare hay the day before or a couple days before, and she fills it up with her fur. She pulls from her belly. Through the years, there has been some instances where they're not born like this, perfectly in the box and covered. Like today, they were born on the ground, and I had to find them, but they were alive. So if you find them like that, get them warm, get them snuggled into their box, make sure mom knows where they are, and usually she will take it from there. Here's another example of one of her other normal nests. This was from another litter. So what you can do to help them be set up for success is put a box in a few days before, fill it with hay, keep it dry. Now, once they've actually had their litter, I immediately start with apple cider vinegar in the water and a little bit of red raspberry leaf sprinkled in their food just for some immunity booster. In about a week, the nest will look something like this, all cute and snuggled in. Stay tuned and don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll get to watch this litter grow.